Good morning and welcome to Morning Outlook. This is Kim speaking on Tuesday the 30th of June. So looking at the euro dollar first, and never fails to surprise me, these markets at the moment. And we saw yesterday the euro pushing up. It had a half decent move up there yesterday and then gave it back in the afternoon. Since then we've seen a sell off this morning, but just coming back into support on that daily 21. It's been hand railing that for some time. Maybe today's the day it rolls over. It does look soft. Looking at the 4 hourlies, well, it's been all over its weekly pivot there. There's a trend line I'm sort of eyeing up across the lows here, which, well, it's looking like it's just about breaking, but it's whether or not it can pull itself back up this morning. To me, it's broken its S1 on the dailies here. At the moment, I'm looking at this thinking, well, the momentum's catching the downside. If you're looking at the price action, it could even go back down, challenge some of these prior lows there. As I say, looking soft at the moment on the euro dollar. The pound had an awful morning yesterday and pretty much awful afternoon. It ended up eventually selling off, even breaking through its monthly pivot there, which it held on to for a while, and it's looking soft this morning. We're seeing this roll back south, the S1 sort of not that far below, but yesterday it really did just sell and sell until we caught a late afternoon bounce. Again, ticked off the daily pivot. S1 break of yesterday's lows could well be on the cards as I'm looking at this at the moment. I say that, one thing to watch out for, we do seem to get some weird old price action. We may even pick up a bounce of the pound. It's been going weird, but certainly looking soft at the moment. Dollar yen, well, the dollar's been pitching a bid here across the three markets I'm looking at, and this is no different. We've seen it yesterday with the yen finally moving out of its tight range, which it's been in over a couple of weeks, with the exception of that sell-off there of the dollar. We've seen the yen really sort of edging towards the upside. Dollar yen pushing up here. Messy as I'm looking at here, and a bit of a sell-off this morning, last hour. It's looking like a mess. I've been avoiding this. Even yesterday I was avoiding it. It did eventually. It sort of went into the highs yesterday, pulled back, and then eventually broke through and actually made a move. It's been so unreliable. The problem with the yen is risk off, and money runs into the yen. Risk on, money can run off into the yen or off the yen. It's a bit of a weird old one. So it should roll back out a bit, risk off, and well, maybe risk on, it should roll out, I should say, because it's money looking for other ways, but I wouldn't like to really select too much on this at the moment. It's a messy old chart, and I think it's best avoided. Aussie dollar, well, again, it's still sitting there on the 21. We've got another one. It's a bit like the euro in that side of things. It's just hand railing its daily 21. I drew this trend line on yesterday. Maybe it should be adjusted a little bit to this new set of lows. It did break the original trend line though. You can't keep on adjusting it, but it's sitting there. Maybe this is the time it's going to start rolling over. It's in a very tight range there, the Aussie, and well, it's taken a bounce this morning so far. Looking at this hourly picture, it's as I say, I think if it starts breaking, then maybe with the way it's moving at the momentum may take it down. Certainly not liking the look of that. Canadian dollar I've steered clear of completely. I always do on a day trading point of view. I near enough always do. Is it showing me anything? Well, it's in this wedge of a pattern here, and again consolidation. We're seeing this across some of these markets, and well, they don't give me much in the way of trades whilst they do that, which moves me on nicely to oil. I don't know how I got that link in there, of course, because Canada produces a lot of oil. So oil, it pitched up yesterday afternoon. It took the bite yesterday. Didn't go massively, but pitched up reasonably well, coming back at the moment for a little bull flag maybe. Again, my preference is to watch this post 2 o'clock. Yesterday I waited for so long it had moved half the way, and well, we'll see how it sets itself up today. But at the moment, selling off, finding a bit of support maybe into 60.21, but still got untouched daily pivot below. Again, for me, the oil I prefer to trade this the WTI, the Texas oil, after 2 o'clock. So it may give another move. It's still got some legs to the upside, in my opinion. Okay, that was oil, and finally the S&Ps has come out to the dailies first, and well, yesterday the S&Ps managed to regain some price action. I say price action, regain some a bit of a move. Overall, looking at all of these, I'm just going to flick back here. We've got these lower highs in here. I'm just looking, and I'm still got this tinge of bearishness. Now, it's unusual for me to have a bearishness because there's such a bullish bias in the S&Ps generally. But perhaps on the hourly, it's still got that of bullishness. We called a bit off that sell-off yesterday, but that bounced quickly off of Friday's lows. Actually, over the overnight lows, it went through Friday's lows. It's as I'm looking at the moment, in the short term, it's a little bit of a bull flag maybe, but a break of the 50 to 34 here would see it maybe coming back towards these lows around that 3,000 area. So there we go. That's what I'm looking at the moment with these markets. News-wise today, Tuesday, there's not a great deal there. We've had some Chinese data which came out better than expected. Manufacturing PMI beat expectations. It was positive, above the 50 level. We've still got today Canadian GDP, where it's a monthly figure. It barely moves the Canadian dollar much at all. And we've got Fed Chair Powell's testifying at 5:30 this afternoon. Okay, the source released testimony 21 hours earlier than scheduled, so there we are. It's already out there. So I wish you a great day. There's nothing else to mention there. We do have an earlier week with non-farm payrolls on Thursday. How this is going to affect us running into that, we'll see. But it could be another one of those range bound. But the way the prices are moving at the moment, at least we've seen some movement. Have a great day. Bye for now.